Today we're going to talk about rounding. Rounding is used when we don't really require an exact value, but we could use more of an estimate. Let's take the number 3,926. This number is a little hard to remember, so you can just say it's equivalent to approximately 4,000. This is kind of the general idea of rounding. 4,000 is a close number, very close to 3,926, but it's way easier to remember. And given that we don't really require this exact value, then it's okay to use rounding here. Here's the number line. The number line can be used to help understand how rounding works. So any number from 5 all the way to 9, we round up, while any number from 4 to 1, we would round down. And when you round up, you round to the nearest 10, and when you round down, you round to 0. So, given the number 13, if we were rounding from the ones place, we would round the 3 down to 0, which would then equal 10. So that's our answer here. Meanwhile, if we took the number 17, we'd round 7 to the nearest 10, and the nearest 10 is 20. And you'd probably notice that the reason we don't pick 10 is because 10 is farther away than 20. As on the number line, the value of 7 is 3 steps away from 10, but it's 7 steps away from 0. Let's do a couple examples. Let's take the number 72,689, and let's say we're rounding the hundredths value. Well, we look at the number, and it's a 6. So that means because it is 5 to 9, we round up. So this would result in 72,007, because we want to round to the nearest hundredths, so it'd be 700. And let's take 629,832. And let's round from the nearest thousands. This is an interesting one because if you notice 9 here, we'd round to the nearest 10. However, we can't just convert this to 0 and say 620,832, because you'll notice that there's a 9,000 value difference between the two numbers. That doesn't make any sense. That's way off. What you want to do is, since you'd round to the nearest 10, you'd add the 1 to the value to the right, so it would become a 3. So 29. So the number 29 here essentially would become 30. So it would be 630,000. And that's your answer.